Oh, hello. Welcome. This here is a modded version of the game. This only has the mod Computercraft, and that's it. Stupid villagers make so much noise all the time. But, here is where I'm working on my jogOS stuff for the mod. It's an operating system for the game, for the computers. It only works on advanced computers in the most recent version of the mod. But, well, the most recent one that's been officially released, there is like a beta release for the next version that it might not work on, but I don't know. I haven't tried it. But the operating system here is currently in a version 1.5. I'll restart it so that you can see the whole boot up system. It's got the jog symbol, and then it just boots up. Here it lists all the accounts that exist on the computer. And one thing it does is it makes sure that none of the accounts have the same username or password, and it doesn't and the capitalization doesn't take into effect, because what it checks is it checks the password that you're trying to make with all the other passwords after changing all uppercase letters to lowercase in both of them. So if you use the same password except the first letter is capitalized, it's still not going to work. And although a Jap told me that that's kind of a bad thing, because then you know that someone on the computer is using this password. Although you don't know the capitalization, so it's still going to take effort to use it to hack into it. And you need to figure out which account. And it's not really meant for like big networking and stuff like that. It's just meant for personal computers. Although with my the JogNet stuff that I tried putting in the last version of jogOS, it might eventually get to the point where you would need something like that. Although I'd probably just implement it for if you're using JogNet on its own, and not change anything about this here. But so here you select the account that you want to log in with, and then you enter their password, or you can type back, and it goes back here. But if you enter the password incorrectly, doesn't do anything. It's supposed to display a message saying you typed it in wrong, but I think I removed that. I don't know. But if you do type it in correctly, it brings you to this screen. It keeps track of which screen you're on, and it keeps track of which account you logged into. And the reason why I first implemented that is to keep track of whether or not you're using the administrator's account, which is the one that's created when the first person to make an account on the computer makes their account. I'll probably put a button on the login screen here, where if you enter the thing, like the command in here, like you would here, you'll then ask for the administrator's password, and if you have the administrator's password, and then it wipes the computer clean and starts it new. That's it. That would actually be a pretty good idea. It'd be make it easy for testing the first time boot up stuff if I ever to make changes to it. But this will just be update video 1. Here's what it currently does. This button here, what that does is, since I edit jogOS in a separate program, which makes it easier because I can copy and paste code around and stuff like that, what this does is it deletes the script in the user's account folder and replaces it with the script in the temp account folder, because that's where I edit it. Here's the applications, and what this is basically supposed to do is, through JogNet, if I ever implement that, or through the disks system, you can download applications to the computer, and then they'll all be listed in here. I currently have it doing this while I'm testing it, but I've currently got 2 in it, and for some reason it only lists 1, and then it crashes out. But what it's supposed to do is it lists out all the applications you have in the folder, and also when jogOS boots up, it checks if there's any folders in the folder for the applications. It moves them to another folder. so that they don't get listed here. And once they're all listed out, you enter the name of the one you want to use, or you can enter back to leave. But currently, just let them all list out, and it crashes out. jogOS, that's basically like your basic text editor. I haven't actually worked on it yet. And Paint, these two are kind of obvious. And disk currently doesn't do anything on its own. Like, it's just there to be pretty. But what that's supposed to do is it's supposed to give you a way to interact with the floppy disks in the drive here. And also in the ground, I've got networking cables that link up all the computers in the house. There's a way where I can get all of them to use this one printer, and I'm gonna try and set that up. I've never done that before, and it's supposed to be a big monitor, and this relays all the messages around. Like, pretty much the only reason why I need that at all. In fact, the only current reason why I need the RedNet stuff in the bottom is this computer is controlling the turtle out there. Yeah, enter a line of code here. And so this is supposed to make the turtle turn right once, and it's supposed to run the code on the turtle, but as you see here, it's not working. What's happening is I have it saving the message to a file and then running that file, but it's not saving it as the code. It's like saving at a table for some reason. Don't know why. I have no idea why. Because when the turtle receives the command, it doesn't receive it as a table, but when it saves it to the file to run it, it saves it as a table. But this is just a quick little thing here. This could be easily set up to have a password for it, but I only have it so that I can keep villagers out of my house here, because I built this house on my own. There was a farm here that I got rid of. Placed it with this thing right here. It's big on the inside, big on the outside, and they were always like coming in and bugging the crap out of me when I first finished it. So I put this in so that that can stop happening. The front of it is in the wall here, so that you don't have to see it. But yeah, this was update video number 1. This computer doesn't do anything, by the way, not yet. See you guys next time.